Hey guys, it's Webb. Today I'd like to talk about the mission and some other things that bring people together, why tying an Adams dry fly. The Adams dry fly is made to mimic a couple of different aquatic bugs used for fishing, mainly the mayfly, but it's a pretty fun fly to fish with if you've ever fished with it. So let's get started. So talking about the mission and how it brings people together, it's kind of a unique experience for service members to be part of. With the mission, you get to share a goal with everyone. You get to go out and perform this task for a specific purpose in unison with your team. And in order to get there, what you end up doing is you do a lot of training before the mission starts. You identify what the goal is, and then you kind of come up with an objective. What do we need to do to get to this goal? What are we going to do to achieve it? So you get a plan together, and you just basically start training with your team, and you guys work together, and you do peer-to-peer critiquing, and everybody's kind of operating under this umbrella of everyone wants to get better so they can be successful with the mission. And it's a really gratifying process to be part of when you're successful at it. So oftentimes when you go out and you're performing the mission, you become such a close-knit team with everybody you're working with, and your training went so well that sometimes a mission is easier than some of the training iterations that you've been through, because you kind of have that close-knit team. You have that camaraderie. Your efficiency as well, your proficiency is good. You understand how each other work. You know your strengths and weaknesses because you've identified them, and you are working to build people up and make them better so that you can be successful. So it's a shared goal, but it's also a shared success. So it's a really cool thing to be part of. So with the gratification of that, you finish the mission, and you're home, and you're in the honeymoon phase now. So with the honeymoon phase, you're getting to do all those things that you couldn't do while you're away on the mission. You get to go to the places you want to go. You get to see the things you want to see, eat everything you want to eat, and it's a good time. But for me, eventually it kind of wears down. That honeymoon phase goes away, and then I kind of get into a lull where I feel like I kind of miss that camaraderie. I kind of miss sharing that goal, having that same objective with everybody, and then working towards it and sharing that success. So with that lull, I think about this from time to time when I kind of feel distant from my friends and family. It's like I kind of, I wish I was doing the mission. So I crave that camaraderie. I crave that desire to be close to people and have those shared successes. So I think about some of these things, and I try to replicate it. And it's not going to be the same, obviously, but what I look for is that common goal, and then the shared successes within that common goal. So some of the things I look for with that are, one of them is fitness. Fitness can do a lot of things for a person. Obviously staying healthy, but with that, you can create fitness goals with people. I'm a huge proponent of that. And then you get a team of people or a couple of people that can kind of share the same goal, and you got somebody there with you that can help push you through, and you're there to help push them through. So everybody's getting better together. So if you have a goal, if you're looking to do a PR or bump your run time down, when that happens, you get to share that success with people the same way you get to share it when you're completing the mission. So with that, what I like to do is I try to encourage other people to to do that as well. Recently, we've had somebody come over to our unit. They see us at PT frequently, and they ask, when do you guys PT? What are you doing? Can I come over? And a lot of people will ask us, and we always invite them over. But not everybody comes, and usually if they do, they're there once or twice, and then we don't see them again. But recently we had a guy come over. He's outside of our unit, and he just started PTing with us. He's like, I want to do this. I want to do that. And we got him on a program, and he's working with us, and we all have the same shared goal, basically, to get better, improve our fitness. And so anytime he makes an improvement, it's like an improvement for everybody else. So it's a shared goal, and it kind of brings us closer together as a team, and it's a gratifying thing to be part of, just like completing the mission. So if you can do that for somebody, if you can help them with their fitness, I mean, that's huge. It's going to make them feel better, and it's going to create that camaraderie. The other thing with goals is I like to share my goals with people. One thing that does is kind of it puts me to task with the goal. If I say I'm going to do something, I have to do it. That it kind of keeps me on task. But also, one thing I like to do is sometimes I'll ask for help. I don't always need help. Sometimes I'll ask for advice, and I don't always need advice. But I'll share my goals with people so they can see some of the things that I'm doing, and I'll include them with it. So if I make forward progress, or I make a move forward, then everybody else is kind of sharing that success with me. I get to say, I did this or I did that. Thanks for your help. And now we're part of the same team. We're sharing that success underneath that same goal. And same thing, if I see someone else that has a goal, or they're asking me for advice, or maybe they're struggling with it, they're having a hard time, I like to try and be part of it. If I can be part of it, when they make a jump or they have a big success, I can share that success with them. And that kind of brings us together as a team, and creates that camaraderie that you get when you're out doing the mission. And then another thing is life experiences. Whether it's, camping, hiking, fishing, climbing, going out to a concert, things like that, things that you like to do. If you find somebody else that might like to do those same things, include them on it, or ask them when are they going out to do it. It's fun to do. We can't be, working all the time. We have to go out and experience life. So if you can find some people that like to do the things that you like to do, try to include them, or see if they'll include you with it, and then you can go out and get that shared experience with people, and then you can talk about it. One example, this coming weekend, about 8 of us from my unit are going to go up to a place to check out an area where there are a lot of elk up there, and it's the rut season this time of year, so it's supposed to be a really great experience, and we all decided that we wanted to go up and experience it together. So that's going to be something that kind of solidifies that bond of being a team and working together. So we're all pretty excited about that. And then the last thing is just kind of common courtesy for your fellow man. If you're out at a store or you're at a restaurant, your waitress comes up, or your waiter, hi, how are you? Ask them about their day. You see someone, your cashier, hi, how's it going? Thanks, appreciate it. Now, you're not going to build a lasting relationship with these people, but it kind of helps get you in that mindset of just kind of being courteous to people and opening up to some other possibilities that can help you in those fitness and goals and life experiences. So I like to try and replicate that, the success of the mission and the camaraderie and the training and coming together with shared experiences. But also the big thing that I notice is that if you have a shared experience, but you also get a shared success, that is a great way for me to bring myself and other people together. So again, this is the Adams dry fly. It's a lot of fun to fish. If you can get a fish to take this on top water, it's pretty fun to do. One thing I like to do is find like a small pond that's basically littered with bluegills, and those guys will go out there and they'll take these like all day, and you can just go out there and slay them. It's a really great time. And if you want, go out, bring one of your friends that's never been out before, and show them how much fun it is and share that experience with them. So those are my thoughts. That's the Adams dry fly. I really like to hear from you guys. What are some shared experiences that you like to do with other people that maybe make you feel like you can get that same sort of camaraderie? Thank you.